What can you tell me about Turntable LLC?
Yes, turntable. That is my first born business there. My brother and I, shout out to Jeff. We created Turntable. Now he is the head chef for Turntable. It is our catering business, and I do the business side. He does the fun side.
Hmm.
But both sides are very important.
Labor and management.
Absolutely, absolutely. Um, if anyone wants to see our pictures, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, we took our
Hmm.
website down because we're currently not in business.
Uh,
We were scaling the company up, which is a good thing, and we need a bigger kitchen space. So we are on the hunt for a bigger kitchen space at this time. And it's a good problem to have, but it's
yeah.
also bad because we can't find the space. But Turntable is actually in this year, come July, six will be 6 years old.
Oh, that's
And for
great.
the first five, yeah, thank you. For the first 3 years that we were putting Turntable together, we built a strategic business plan. We were in college. We took entrepreneurship classes. We kind of went through that entrepreneurial ecosystem, if you will, which is a good experience overall. Um, but we did a lot in that 3 years, and then in the fourth year of Turntable, we did a lot of market research. So we gave away a lot of free food to individuals in the community to figure out,
Hmm.
what they expected certain foods to be, what they expected certain flavors to be. We got a lot of good research back that
Hmm.
we use to this day, where we gave people just a one sheet, answer a couple questions, 1 to 5. What do you think? Things like that. And we got some great research back that we were able to incorporate when we put together our official menu, which is really cool. So then after that, we went in business, and Turntable was really successful. I think it just has to do with how patient we were. But like I said, currently we're
Yes.
looking for a space to continue that work. So it's really cool owning two businesses, seeing how the impact that they did, and then seeing how I can brand them together to kind of make the work kind of one for both in a way. It's kind of hard. There's kind of two different industries where it'll be kind of hard to do that, but there is some overlay between the both of them that I'll be able to do. So that'll make the overall work pretty easy. So yeah, man, that's the life of an entrepreneur and a creative, creating their own path, and then having multiple business, and then either you incorporate them together in some type of way, or
Hmm.
you have one and you sell it, or whatever it is that whatever you plan to do.
Yeah, and I think that feedback is really important too. I think that's a really smart way to do that, and uh, I think that's great advice for people who want to start their own.
Yeah, I encourage, if there's any entrepreneurs, any of your listeners who are thinking about starting a business, market research is so valuable. I mean, large corporations do it. Jeff and I aren't a large corporation. We're LLC. We're two brothers that wanted to do this. So for roughly a whole year, we just gave free food away. Now I know not everyone can maybe financially do that, but Jeff and I were blessed to have a really good support group, and then we had two good jobs at the time. So we don't really go out, so we had that income to do that. We don't really go to bars and clubs, things like that. Um, we don't really eat out that much because heck, Jeff can just make stuff at home. He's a chef. So
Yeah, that
we
must be
had,
nice.
yeah, it was just it's really nice to be like, hey Jeff, are you cooking today? And you like, yeah, and then you go over there, or whatever. But we saw a goal. We had a goal in mind. We wanted to get things done. So we did that. And like I said, we didn't give like, we didn't feel like 100 people. It was like at the most 20, 30.
Mm.
So that's not as expensive, but I mean, it does add up. This is money we're talking about.
Right.
But we
Yeah,
had a
I'm sure
goal in
they
mind.
appreciated it.
Yeah, they did. They kept coming back for more, and then people
I
started to pay
bet.
attention to us. We started to see a lot of social media traffic. We started getting reviews on our food before we were actually in business on Facebook, which was good going
That
into
is,
business.
yeah, that's a really great way to do it.
Yeah. So I encourage, entrepreneurs out there, market research, get your product out there early to figure it out before you invest top dollar and you're like, what the heck? Why am I not getting any business? Get that,
Hmm.
in business, you have to give away your product free for a little bit. Make that an actual stage in the process, get it out of the way.
Mm.
And so, that's what we did.
Yeah.